Okay, I think this is working. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna work. As long as the desktop audio is capturing. And as long as it's quieter than me, we should be good. So if I bump up my audio a little bit. Okay, perfect. Alright, that should be fine. So, we are here playing Hollow Knight. I'm going to be attempting Absolute Radiance for a little bit, and then we're going to switch over to some Tetris. I just thought it'd be a fun night. This is my charm loadout going in. Yes, my game is modded as well. However, there are no mods actually like impacting gameplay. Like as you can see here, there's two different radiances. Like it's not impacting gameplay. So, here's my first attempt of the day, and I've got some stuff that I want to talk about, specifically Silksong, and also maybe just about the channel as a whole. So, recently, okay, so this year, there was no E3, which is a shame, but there was Summer Game Fest. Also, sorry if I'm not talking too much, this is kind of difficult. There was Summer Game Fest where a bunch of games were announced, including Hollow Knight Silksong. Now, this was at the Xbox thing, and Xbox has stated that all games announced there are coming out within the next year. Now, I don't believe this to be true. I don't think Hollow Knight Silksong is going to come out that soon, but hey, one can hope. But it looks really interesting, so I'm really curious how the multiple endings of Hollow Knight are going to play into the story of Silksong, and how Team Cherry is going to handle that. Damn it, I thought I could get a healing. Apparently not. Perfect. Full health for the climb. I always trip up on climb, so it's good to have full health going in. Crap. Boom! Done! First try! Wow, I was not expecting that. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna try this a few times. If I can complete this again within like the next 5 or so attempts, I think I'm gonna go through the Pantheon of Hallownest, see how far I can get. If I beat this again, this will be my first time doing it twice in a row, which is kind of cool. Damn it. Oh, there's no way I'm beating this. No, there's no way. No! And I give up on this attempt. In my defense, listen. I started this fight looking at my phone. So, yeah. Alright, here we go. But, yeah, so anyways, the Silksong trailer came out, and it was really cool, in my opinion. There were... What I think was most interesting, and this is an opinion I think I hold with a lot of people, but I think what was more cool than, like, all, like, the lore and stuff was just seeing how the game played. Like, it looks so smooth. Like, Hollow Knight's an awesome game, and it's got some great movement mechanics. However, Silksong, like, it looks amazing. Like, platforming-wise. Crap. No? Okay. Boom. Alright. Yeah, so it looks smooth. It looked like there's so much more detail. I remember back in one of the earlier trailers, the Mossy Grotto, I believe it's called, which is one of the first areas of the game. Or at least at the time that was announced, or that trailer came out, or whatever, it was Team Cherry's intention for that to be the first area of the game. Whether or not it is now, I do not know. But when Hornet stepped on different parts of the ground, it, like, reacted. Like, the moss kind of, like, dented inwards. I do not like the situation I'm currently in. I'm just gonna try the strategy, because I've heard it's good, where you just stay on the bottom 3 platforms and don't do anything till she comes to you. Crap. Oh, no. No, I was about to try to lure it away. Wow. Yeah, so I've had the ability to fight Amstrad for a long time now. I'd say a few months. I've been on and off playing Hollow Knight for a while, but now I've been getting back into it and trying to defeat Amstrad and, well, trying to complete Pantheon 5. Which includes being consistent at fighting her. Because otherwise, what's the point of getting to the very end if you can't win? So the idea is to be able to more than like half of my attempts I'm able to beat her. And at that point I should be able to confidently go into Pantheon 5 and also be able to consistently get to the end, because the one time I did get to the end, that was like very much luck. What? I should not have taken damage, and no! 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 I did not mean to take damage there. I thought the swords despawned instantly. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Alright. Back. I was about to... You know what? I'm just gonna go attempt Pantheon 5 and see how far I can get. Well, no, I'm gonna try a few attempts at NKG just to get more practice in. Then some Ascended Markoth. I need to take off Quick Slash. I equip Mark of Pride for this, which... This is... So... When I first started playing Hollow Knight, when I got Mark of Pride for the first time and saw how much range your nail has, I equipped it and never unequipped it. And then by the time I got to Quick Slash, I didn't have the space for another charm. So... It took until doing randomizers where I was able to get Quick Slash that I finally started using it often. But being able to pogo during that attack is very vital for me. Yeah, like that. And it's easier to pogo with longer nails. Not to, like, sound like an arrogant asshole, but I don't find NKG that hard. Like, I mean, I haven't fought him in a while, so I'm probably gonna die. And this feels much harder than I remember it being. But, like, it's not that bad. It's one of those things where once you learn the pattern and get that pattern down, it's not too hard. It's just learning that pattern that's extremely difficult. You know, it's about doing it over and over and over again and just honestly trying to survive and, like, not focusing on attacking. And then once you've got the survival bit down, you can try attacking. And then with enough attempts, you'll beat him. Also, if you're wondering why he's golden, I have mod golden god hunting spells, which replaces textures of different bosses when you're in god hunting. Makes all of them have some gold on them. Damn it. Wait, that was it? Nice! That was easier than I expected. Let me make sure I'm good with Cure Vessel, so I'm gonna go change out Charms. I've been trying to do Cure Vessel Radiant, and honestly, why not? Wait, I can do that. Nah, not Soul Leader. Spell Twister. Alright, let's see. I'll try a few attempts at Radiant Pure Vessel. I swear if I get it with the audio of me on stream, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Also, I'm changing the character model because I don't want the Hollow Knight to use the so some things use, like, some boss effects pull from the player character sheet, including Pure Vessel, so I don't want it to pull the pink stuff because it kind of takes you out of the immersion of bug game. As weird as that is to say. So, I said I was going to talk a bit about the future of this channel. And one of those things is when it comes to stream... Well, okay, first of all, I haven't, like, actually uploaded a proper video in, like, a year now. But when it comes to actually, like, streaming and stuff, I think I want to stream and then cut stuff down into videos. Whether that be time-lapsing stuff, like sandbox games, or just doing like clips and like playing randomizers and stuff, or like playing emulators of like older games, like retro games and stuff that I haven't played. You know, I'd like to do that. And then the question is, do I do it on YouTube? Do I continue streaming on YouTube or switch over to Twitch? Oh my god, that was bad. Or switch over to Twitch. Because I feel like Twitch allows for greater success in the sense that it's dedicated to live streaming. Right? If I'm live streaming on YouTube, it's... Look, YouTube doesn't make most of its money from live streaming, especially when it comes to small creators. They're not making any money, so it's what's going to keep someone on the platform more. And statistically, a live stream for someone that's not going to make them any money versus normal videos, which do make them money, well, they're gonna choose the normal videos. Which means if I do a lot of live streaming, it will bring me down in the algorithm. Oh my god. It'll bring me down in the algorithm. So a platform dedicated to live streaming, such as Twitch, gives me more opportunities, and then I can dedicate this channel just to more digestible short form content, which will boost, which will like make my channel succeed more. Plus it can be more scripted and everything, so there will be higher quality on this channel if I choose to do this, which I mean, summer's coming very soon, and you know, I've been getting kind of bored, so hey, something to do. Kind of why I started this channel to begin with, back during beginning of COVID. It's something to do. So I'm thinking I might actually switch over to Twitch. Still keep this channel as it, like, you know, not delete anything, probably. Maybe unless I'm going to, like, probably unlist some stuff, like a lot of stuff, but I'll make it, yeah, you can, if I remember correctly, you can unlist stuff and then put it in a playlist, and that playlist can be seen on your channel, and then you can just watch the stuff that way. So I feel like I'm just gonna make like a quote-unquote legacy playlist of everything that's currently on my channel now, and then just start completely switching over and going through that transition to Twitch-based content, which is adapted for YouTube, which inevitably will make me more successful on YouTube, because that's how it always works. YouTube is much more digestible for the average person and is much less of a time commitment than watching someone stream. So it's probably gonna benefit this channel if I stream on Twitch, which is a weird thing to say. Plus I can, I want to start, like, getting a bit more professional with my, like, not as in, like, making this my profession, which is the technical definition, but just higher quality. Also, that dodge was insane. Making this stuff a bit higher quality, so that, you know, it doesn't feel as cheap. Which, it feels cheap. I know that for sure. You know, like, I don't have, like, a good image editing software. I could use some online tools and stuff. Like, my thumbnails suck. Like, actually, I had my friend make me a template, and they just, I just sent them the image I wanted to use for the screenshot, and they just put it into the template for a lot of things. And other things, I just figured it out and hoped it worked. Long story short, it did not. But, that all being said, I want to try to make this channel a bit more professional feeling, while also keeping in mind the fact that I don't need this to become my life. This is just a side project, but it would be nice to not, you know, be talking into the void when I make this stuff. Because if no one's actually there to see it, and I know I do have, like, 30 subscribers, right? But, like, if no one's actually there to see it, then it's not as fulfilling, because this content isn't just to satisfy, like, me. It's so, like, part of the satisfaction is knowing that people get enjoyment out of it. Speaking of knowing people get enjoyment out of it, the easiest way for me to see that you got enjoyment out of it is by liking the video and leaving a comment, and maybe even subscribing. Who knows? Anyways, I need to feel like I'm not just talking into the void. So, you know, it would be nice if I wasn't. So if I can expand my channel, that would be amazing. And if I can make people stay around more, that'd also be great. And, you know, Twitch, there's an expectation on Twitch that because it is all live streamed, that the quality is of, like, you're, for the most part, it's not scripted, it's all happening live, and you're reacting to chat and stuff, right? So, as long as I have something to talk about, and hopefully once I have an audience in an actual chat, there will be something to talk about all the time. As long as I actually have something to talk about and I don't just need to pull stuff out of my ass to talk about and fill time, I can have more engaging content that's engaging enough to keep a steady viewership on Twitch. And then YouTube, I can take the best of the streams, put that together, and make content that is going to be much more engaging. And then for YouTube, stuff that's just on YouTube, that can be scripted, or I at least have a plan and like a checklist of stuff to cover as I go along, rather than just sitting down, recording, and seeing where it goes. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Those are like my options that I'm considering, because I do want to do this. I do really enjoy talking while I play video games, and feeling like I have a conversation. I'm having a conversation with someone, despite the fact that no one's talking back to me. And as much as people talk about parasocial relationships in the terms of a fan of someone famous, it goes the other way around. I'm talking to nobody. Like, I'm not actually talking to someone I'm ever really going to get to know. Well, if I had a large fan base, I wouldn't be talking to someone I would ever, get to know, for the most part. Like, people don't really, you don't ever get a chance to meet every single one of your fans and get to know them on a personal level. Right, so it is a parasocial relationship both ways. But still, this is something I enjoy because I feel like I'm sharing what I enjoy while also doing what I enjoy. And I'm also making something for someone else to potentially enjoy. I know I said enjoy a lot, but my point stands. So, I want to continue doing this. Let's see, lost my train of thought. But yeah, I enjoy, talking about stuff when I play video games. But that's a really weird thing to do when you're not streaming. Which should be obvious. Yeah, that should be obvious. I was gonna say but something, but there really is no but. It's weird to be talking as if you're talking to someone when there's no one there. So, actually, having someone to talk to, even if they aren't talking back, these words I'm saying aren't just bouncing off my walls and coming back to me and being done, right? They're actually going out into the microphone, through the wire, into my computer, and out into the wider intermic webnet zone. So, it gives me a reason to talk. And there's an expectation to talk as well, because otherwise you're not engaging the people who are watching. So, all that being said, I might want to talk about something else, because I've been on this for a while. How did I... Okay, anyways. So, when it comes to short term for the channel, which actually does relate to Hollow Knight, don't worry, I've been recording a lot of stuff, which is me going through, and the videos are going to be compilations of me dying practicing some of the hardest Radiant bosses, such as Sisters of Battle. That's going to be the first one. So it's going to be a compilation of me dying, and then it's going to show the actual attempt. And I'm doing it with I'm only doing it with, like, the harder bosses. So expect NKG when I eventually do him, well, and just normal Grim. But, like, basically most of the first column of the list in the Hall of Gods is not going to be there, because it's just too easy. It's just early game bosses, which I Radiant, quote unquote. It's, you know, like, I beat Hitless without even trying to, because I'm just that good. But, you know, joking aside, it's not interesting. But other bosses are much more interesting to watch, and, you know, and then there's the ones that it's funny to see someone else's pain. Like Markoth. Or, you know, this! You've gotta be kidding me! Like this, it's funny to see someone else's pain. To an extent. I mean, I don't like watching videos of... Okay, that's... I don't like things of people getting severely hurt. If someone gets hit by a car and they're fine afterwards, that's funny. I shouldn't be saying this stuff. Like, children getting hurt sometimes can be funny. So, I have a battle strategy now. Maybe if I shut up, this'll work. Nope. Alright, back to talking. Alright, how did I get to the topic of people getting hurt and finding it funny? Oh, sometimes it's enjoyable to watch someone continuously fail. And, well, I mean, that's kind of what I'm tapping into with some of the bosses, because those are going to be the amount of... Because, like, you can't just show me getting hit and be done, right? It has to be that little bit of lead up as everything goes wrong. And then there will be, like, some attempts shown that are so close. So close, but just not there. Also, actually... So I have this thing where I want to put on HP bars for some attempts, because it's just helpful to see how far along I am. However, I don't want the HP bars to be there in the final recording. So, you know, it's that, what if, like, or it's like when you're waiting for something, and you're like, well, the second I leave, it's going to... Like, I'm gonna wish I hadn't left, and it's gonna be available, but it's gonna be too late for me to, you know, do whatever, right? It's the same sort of thing where I'm worried the second I actually turn on HP bars, I'm gonna radiant it. Like, I'm gonna do it. And if I do it, I'm gonna be kind of angry. I thought I had enough soul for Desolate Dive. I am curious. So the thing with Spell Twister is that it's really good if you cast a lot of spells in a row. I'm gonna attempt Soul Eater. Because this, in the end, might actually be more useful. Let's go. Oh wow, I'm getting so fast. I've never, like, really used Soul Eater. I think I did in one randomizer because I had the space for it. Just notch-wise. Because I do randomize charm notches. Or charm costs. Notch costs. That's it. But, you know, I don't use it here. Wow, I'm not doing very good. So, yeah, I've got a lot of options when it comes to some other content I can do. I'm thinking of doing some randomizers, because those are... It takes a game that I really love, it scrambles it up, and it's interesting each time for the viewer, because it's random, and they don't know what to expect. And neither do I. But it's not just like... No one would be truly interested in a Let's Play. And I know I streamed a Let's Play in like November of last year. But like, no one would be really interested in that unless they haven't played the game yet. In which case, when I am someone who has already played the game, and I'm expecting that other people have already played the game, why would you... Like, there's no point in watching someone replay a game you've already played. Unless they're doing it really well, like speedrunning and stuff. Or at least I find that there's no point in creating that kind of content because, well, yes, there's a niche for everything. I feel like that is not the most effective way to... But that's not very effective. Crap! Yeah, I feel like that's not very effective. So... Randomizers, it's a game I'm very familiar with. However, it's new each time. And someone watching will not be expecting it. Like, you know, even if they've played Hollow Knight, and even if they've played Hollow Knight randomizers, there are near infinite randomizer settings. Or, like, okay, not near infinite. Millions of combinations of randomizer settings. That, in combination with just the millions of permutations of actual randomizers, like where everything ends up being in the world, means that even if someone has done a randomizer before, it's going to be... I should have shade cloaked through that. Yeah, so it's new each time, and you know, then there's also like there's more settings and stuff, right? And as I get better with the game, which you know, I'm not that good at Hollow Knight. Like, I mean, I think I'm like I've done like I've gotten 112% on Steel Soul, which is supposed to be impressive. However, I just feel like that's because people don't try. Like, sorry, that's not a like, oh, you're not trying hard enough sort of thing. It's just people see Steel Soul and get scared of it and just completely ignore it. I feel like it's not that hard, especially for someone who's played the game before, like me. And like by that time, I'd already done a few playthroughs, so the expectation to not die, like it wasn't hard. Granted, I did end up losing that save file after 112%. I should have just left it. However, I wanted to just continue playing on it for some reason, and I was going for the Mr. Mushroom locations, and in doing so, I died to jellyfish. Alright, I'm near the... No! I thought I was close to the end there. Definitely once I get close to the end, I'm gonna, like, shut up. But yeah, so I lost that save to a jellyfish, and I should have been more careful. But I wasn't, and you know, hindsight's 20/20. No! Yeah, so... Alright, all that being said, I do still want to, when some new games come out, stream them, and stream my first playthroughs, because it would be interesting. And I think I could do the same, so I'll use two channels as examples that seem to do it really well. RT Game and Point Crow. They both are able to take a game and condense all the key parts of their stream down. They're able to condense all the key parts of their stream down into like 2 hours of content, right? And there you get the entire game, all the important parts of the stream as well, and it's all just 2 hours. You, for the most part, understand exactly what's happening in the game. They don't miss out on key segments of the game, and they also include like some of like the best moments from the stream, whether or not the game has much to do with that. But I feel like I can definitely do that with like, I feel like once Silk Song comes out, I can do that. I feel like definitely Jedi Survivor, which is the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, which I'm so excited for. It looks so cool. I feel like I can definitely do stuff with that. And there is this, because I've recorded, not live streamed, but recorded first playthroughs of games. intending to turn it into a Let's Play YouTube series, like a Let's Play series on YouTube. However, those always end up... The issue is, I record it all at once, and then I want to continue playing, but I don't want to record it, and then, because I've not uploaded anything of it yet, there's no commitment, so there's no reason to... So I don't feel obligated to continue recording it. However, if I start streaming it, then there's an expectation to continue. Plus, with streams, there is not as much of an expectation to be constantly engaging. With YouTube videos, there is. You're expected to be able to keep the viewer's attention because they're just there for 20 minutes or so. Like, Let's Play episodes are usually about 20 minutes. It depends on the channel, however, yeah, about 20 minutes. And you're expected to be able to keep the viewer's attention for that entire time. Which I definitely cannot do. When it comes to doing that live, that's something I can much more easily do. So I feel like that would be much more feasible in, you know, that's much more feasible as live content than as videos. And especially now, like, we are long past the age of Let's Play videos. It's like streaming is so much bigger now than ever, obviously. But like, you know, streaming is this it's this massive industry of its own, and that's the place for like first playthroughs and stuff, where it's going to be a very long, drawn out thing that, you know, if you take something like if you're putting hours of if you're putting hours of work behind the scenes into a 20-minute video, and you have a long series of these 20-minute videos, right? Whatever it may be, that's not necessarily something that you could stream. You just can't stream that, generally. But if it's something that could work just as well as a stream, if not better, because you have chat interaction, if it's something that could work better as a stream, then why not do that? And then, you know, no one's preventing you from posting the VOD. You can just always do that. So why don't you just stream it, and then if you want to put it onto YouTube and make it digestible, bite-sized content, well then, you know what? Split it up into like 3 parts and put in some effort to clipping it. You know? Alright, just give me a sec, I need to check something. Alright, oh wow, I've been live for 50 minutes. I think I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to switch over to Tetris for a little bit, and then we can end this. Because I did say I was going to do Tetris in the stream title. So, yeah, Tetris. Here we go. Specifically Tetris Effect, for those wondering. So, just gonna check OBS, make sure this is all going to work. Sorry for cracking my knuckles, by the way. It's just a habit now. Oh, did I... Let me try launching this again. Those admin pop-up things are so annoying. It's a long story behind those, which I don't want to get into. But it's just something I suffer through. Alright, so I want to do journey mode and start from like the beginning and see how many levels in I can get. Just moving my phone so that I can feel it vibrate when I get a text message, because my parents are coming home soon with dinner, hopefully. So I need to know when I need to start preparing to shut down. But yeah, I want to see how far in I can get. Maybe that's not the best idea, actually. Let's not do that. Let's do... Because I don't have infinite time. Currently popular. Everyone wants to relax. That's... Oh. I guess not. Let's just start with marathon. Downtown Jazz, let's go. Oh wait, not what I meant to do. Just warning you, by the way, I might get a bit quiet when I play, because I tend to focus on Tetris. More so than other games. Oh, that works. I was going to try to do an L spin, but that works just as well. So yeah, I love Tetris Effect. Crap, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. So I love Tetris Effect. I mean, I just love Tetris as a whole. It's kind of like... It's weird as this is to say. I'm aware this is going to come across as very weird, but it's kind of like gamers, like, second nature by now. Like, it's Tetris. Everyone knows Tetris. Except my grandma. It's a long story. But I had to introduce her to Tetris, and it was kind of hilarious. And she watches this channel. So, sorry. But, you know, look, it's kind of like second nature. So, each iteration of Tetris has to do something new. Oh, I just got text. Oh. Well. I should have been checking chat. You guys can't see my screen. Huh. There it is. It's working now. All right. I'll just quit and try this again. Just checking, the audio's fine, right? Well, I can actually just check that myself. Alright, give me a second. I'm checking audio to make sure it's all mixing correctly. Alright, it looks good. Or, well, sounds good, I guess. Alright, here we go. I'm kind of in a bad position right now. Crap. I thought I could do a spin to save myself. Oh well. I don't know how I'm in this bad a position so early on, but whatever. This is mostly just going to be me playing, not much of me talking. Which is probably going to get annoying because of the sound of the buttons. So, I hope not. Alright. I can talk about, like, my thought process as to how I play. So, I am alright with T-spins. I'm not familiar enough with the rotation system to, or the SRS is what it's called. I'm not familiar enough with the SRS to perform T-spin triples or be fully aware of how exactly a planned spin is going to work out, if at all. But generally I have a sense of if something is beyond possible at all, like if it's possible and within the realm of possibilities for my limited skill set, I'm probably going to catch it. If, you know, if there's only one option, you know, otherwise I'll try to figure out something that's more feasible for me. Okay, yeah. Like that, I didn't know if I could do it. Or if there was even a way to do it, and I don't know if there is a way to do that. music's about to get a bit more jazzy. Just epilepsy warning, possibly. Probably. Lights get a bit flashy. So if you are susceptible to flashing lights, it is within your best if not susceptible. If you are sensitive to flashing lights, it is within your best interest to turn off the stream now. Unless your doctor says otherwise. I don't know. What I'm saying is, I'm not your doctor. Well, probably. Who knows, maybe I'll go into medicine and I'll have a patient watching this hundreds of years, not hundreds of years, but like decades in the future. Like, wow, that's how they got their start. I don't trust this person to be my doctor anymore, which you'd say is probably fair. Where's this going? But, you know, who knows? No one. No one knows anything. Everyone's extremely stupid except me because I'm the best. Totally, yes, that's how it works. But yeah, no one knows. And you know, it's probably best not to set things in stone. Despite the fact that I really want to go into aerospace engineering. So, when I was... I love science and stuff, right? And when I was, like, 11, my aunt sent me to space camp. She, like, paid for everything, and I was able to go to space camp in Huntsville, Alabama. And it was super cool, and I never wanted to be an astronaut because, like, fear of death. You know, like, it's... Despite the fact that not that many people have died, not that many people have even, like, attempted, right? Like, I mean, obviously there have been hundreds of people who've gone to space, but that's hundreds in, like, that's still a small number. And tens of them have died. So, like, you know, looking at the odds, it's not the most favorable odds, we'll say, of me making it out alive. But then I went to space camp and I started learning about, like, rockets and stuff, and I was like, wow, this is super cool. And it sounds like super, like, nerdy and stuff, and, like, to be fair, I am kind of nerdy. But from that age, I realized I want to be an aerospace engineer. Like, that's just what I find extremely interesting. Now I need to move that there. And that goes there. Okay, I'm done. I almost got to 100 lines. But yeah. I need to check something on my phone real quick. Alright. Let's try again. Actually, I'm going to try a different map. Spice things up a bit for you. Ritual Passion. I had my eyes closed for reference. Actually, I don't like this one. Deserted. Oh, this one's cool. This one's cool, and it kind of fits what I've been talking about. Give me a sec. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this will go better. Mini T-spin, yay. Real quick, I'm just fixing something. I'm honestly just turning off my microphone so that you guys don't need to hear the clicking of the controller. And I'm just going to play. However, I do need to go. I'll be right back. Just need to turn on the oven real quick. But once I do that, I'll be back and we can continue with this. Alright, I am back, but I'm just going to turn off my microphone. You guys can listen to the game audio, and I'm just going to play some Tetris. And, you know, in about like 15-20 minutes, I'll, you know, say goodbye and everything, and we'll be done with the stream. But I hope you guys enjoy some Tetris. I will say bye to you guys in a little bit. But until then, here's just the game audio and some hopefully good gameplay. I'm also upping the game sound.
but never dream.
Alright, well, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the future for another stream. Yeah, pretty much it. Bye.